Question 1. In what ways do your media products use, develop or challenge forms and conventions of real media products? For the cover page, I adapted the typical layout of Billboard magazine, which usually shows the artist featured in the magazine as the main story as the cover image, with an additional piece of text summarizing the contents of the cover story. This is called the strapline. Throughout the magazine, I have used features of Billboard magazine and Top of the Pops magazine. Both these magazines target music fans. However, the audience for Top of the Pops is teenage girls, similar to my magazine, Fusion. I included the typical media conventions such as a masthead, main cover image, headline, date and barcode, all of which feature on real magazines. For the contents page, I focused on the layout of Top of the Pops. Like my magazine, Top of the Pops aims to attract a teen audience. They do this by including clip arrows, posters and competitions. My magazine includes these three things as well. I used arrows to point out the key features of the magazine, such as the exclusive cover story with Sasha Newton, the competition and the included posters. I learnt that these are key aspects which attract a teenage audience throughout my research into different magazines. Next, I used pink colours to connote femininity. This idea is already used in many magazines such as Girlfriend, which targets a female audience. I also chose to use bright pastel colours for the colour scheme and for some of the text, as this connotes youth and pop culture. The model I used represents a typical modern teenager, someone who has big dreams and is fashion conscious. In most media products, this group of people are usually pictured smiling and the lighting is normally bright and high intensity. These are ideas which I used in my own photo shoots. The layout of my double page spread is based on billboards. This is because I liked the simplistic layout and setting. The artist is usually used as the background picture, with the article layered on top. I noticed during my research that a quote from the article is often lifted and used as the headline for the article, so I developed this in my own work. My article features details about my star's musical inspiration, fashion, and love life, as these are topics commonly featured in teenage music magazines. For example, there is a boys' advice column featured in Top of the Pops magazine. Finally, the fonts I used for the masthead were inspired by Top of the Pops, who used chunky fonts which blend into the background. I did my font by downloading a font from dafont.com, which I thought connoted pop culture as the writing has a bubble effect and is inspired by the logo for Facebook. These are all modern things which would attract my teen audience. The colours I used are bright and girly, just like the contents page of Top of the Pops. These colours will hopefully appeal to my target audience, which will be teenage girls.